Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel, Poverty Hill Adventures. It's a cold day in the workshop, let me tell you, it's a cold day in the workshop. And today in the workshop, I'm going to take a look at a old vintage kerosene Coleman pressurized lantern. Now, I had picked up this lantern a while back, and I've been waiting till I had a little bit of time to fire it up or attempt to fire it up. I have no experience lighting a kerosene pressurized Coleman lantern. I do have experience lighting traditional Coleman white gas lanterns, and I do have experience using kerosene traditional lamp wick type lanterns, but I've never lit a pressurized Coleman kerosene lantern. The lantern is this one here. It's a vintage, very old 249 it's stamped. Coleman lantern. The date stamp on the bottom of the lantern is 51, which I believe indicates that it was made in 1951, which would make it, let's see if I do the math right, 75 years old. I do not know the last time this lantern was lit. I don't even know if I can get it to light. I did some research on lighting Coleman kerosene pressurized lanterns, and I found some lighting instructions directly from the manufacturer, and it's a bit different than lighting a traditional white gas pressurized lantern. And what it involves and what I believe indicates that this is a kerosene lantern is in there. Next to the generator is a little cup, and I believe that it's used to preheat the generator. You fill it, from what I read, and like I said, this is not a how-to video, so please do not try to light one of these lanterns without reading the official instructions. And but I believe that cup is used to preheat, like I said. I believe you fill it, or at least from what I could read, with alcohol. You light the alcohol. The flame from the alcohol, when it's burning, it finally burns out, but that heats up the generator. And then the generator, from what I understand, works, once it's hot, it turns that liquid kerosene as it goes through the generator into a gas. And then that gas vapor is contained inside your mantle, and when it's lit, it glows. Now, I have no idea. How this is going to go. So I have a fire extinguisher handy. I hope I don't have to use it, but I have a fire extinguisher handy. So let's see if I can get this old vintage 75-year-old Coleman kerosene lantern as you can see, it lit. We got it to light. I have no idea, like I said earlier, when the last time that lantern was lit, but my guess is it's been quite a while. It did not burn as bright as I would have liked it to. It kind of struggled, but it did work. And I think the next step is going to be to look into why it didn't burn real bright and see if I can fix that. Now, as you saw, when I was pumping it up, I had to pump it, and it just didn't seem to build the pressure. I had oiled the pump, and it just didn't seem. I don't know if that washer in there is got a crack in it, or perhaps it's just dried out or whatever. And although I could build up pressure, I couldn't build up as much as I think it probably needed to burn brighter. But it did light, and it did work. The other thing was the mantle that I used was one of the ones with the wire clip on it, a newer style mantle, and I don't know if that's the proper size mantle for it. It's the only mantle I had. I had a little bit of a hard time getting it to clip on the burner. The end of the burner seemed a bit too large for that clip, but I did get it on there. The other thing that I'm going to try, and I believe you can still get parts for these older Colemans, is I'm going to try to get a replacement generator. I'm thinking that generator is probably dirty. The cleaning needle did work, and I could turn it up and down, but sometimes those generators just need replacing, and I'm going to see about replacing the generator on it, see if we can get it to burn a little brighter. It was cool to see the old lantern burning, and it was fun to give it a try. I don't believe that I'm going to switch over from all my other Coleman white gas lanterns and propane lanterns to kerosene anytime soon, but it's a cool one to add to my collection of Coleman lanterns. So thanks for joining me today in the workshop, even though it was kind of cold. So until next time, everybody, take care. Thank you for watching. Remember to keep on trucking and believe in yourself even when no one else does.